All right, so in the other ranked choice voting video, we were just looking to elect a single candidate, elect a dinosaur mayor. In this video, we're going to try the harder thing, where we're looking at a city council where we are electing 3 dinosaurs. So this is what's happening in Portland this year, that we have different districts, 4 districts around the city, and in each district, the top 3 candidates, according to ranked choice voting, are elected to be their representatives, their city councilors. So, in the previous video, once a candidate got above 50% of the votes, then they were elected mayor. Here, 50% is 1 out of 2, but that was because there's only 1 winner and they have to have over half the vote. Here, if you have 3 winners, that means one of them needs to get above a fourth of the vote. Because if they have more than a fourth of the vote, then they cannot be out of the top 3. So I want you to really think of that for a second, that if you have over 25% of the vote, then there's only 75% left. So there cannot be 3 more candidates who have beat you, because those 3 candidates can only add up to less than 75%. So that's why 25% is the threshold. There was a lot of conversation of like, is this representative because it's only 25% is such a low threshold? Well, that works out because 25% is 1 out of 4, meaning there's only 3/4 left over, meaning if you have over 1 out of 4, then there are not 3 other candidates who are better than you, meaning you're in the top 3. I know it's kind of confusing. So, first way we do this is the same way we count up all the first place votes. So T-Rex is going to be our first candidate we're going to count up. T-Rex has 1 first place vote, not looking good. Velociraptor has 1 first place vote, so I'm just looking at the column and counting up the number of 1s. Ankylosaurus has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 first place votes. Dunkleosteus has 1, 2, 3, 4 first place votes. Crocodile has 1, 2, 3 first place votes. Chicken also has 3 first place votes. Triceratops also has 3 first place votes. So let's get our total here. The sum of these is 21. And if you do we can call it the threshold, which is just 25%. So we can say equals 0.25 multiplied by that cell, 5.25. So do any candidates have above 5.25? The answer is yes. Ankylosaurus here is the first candidate elected to the Dinosaur City Council. Now, what happens then is we eliminate the bottom 2 candidates, and then we recount out of what's left over. There is a complication that happens with the fact that there's like an excess vote for Ankylosaurus. There's a 0.75 excess vote because Ankylosaurus got 6, only needed 5.25. In reality, that 0.75 of excess vote gets applied to all of the people who voted Ankylosaurus 1. Then you look at their next place vote and apply 0.75 to that. And so it's the share of excess vote. I'm not going to do that because it gets way too complicated, and I would probably do it wrong on the video. But in theory, the idea is that we're not wasting vote, so there is no disadvantage to voting for a popular candidate. If your candidate is more popular than they need to be, then your second choice vote gets a percentage of your vote. Okay, so you're not wasting votes. Okay, so let's eliminate our lowest vote getters, T-Rex and Velociraptor. Eliminate those, and then let's reallocate those votes to the next dinosaur. And I'm doing this in a slightly simplified way, so this is not exactly what happens, but it's the basic idea. We're going to look at who voted for T-Rex first, and then look at their number 2 vote, That'd be Velociraptor. But Velociraptor is also being eliminated. So we look at their number 3 vote. That's Ankylosaurus, but they were already elected. So we look at their number 4 vote, Crocodile. And so we're going to take our Crocodile vote, J7, and add 1. Equals J7, 7, and add 1. Again, there would be a percentage applied to the excess vote, but we're going to simplify it and just use whole number votes. Now let's look at Velociraptor. Who got Velociraptor? Voter 12 voted first for Velociraptor. Their number 2 is Ankylosaurus. We're not going to do that because they already got elected. Number 3 is T-Rex. They're eliminated. Number 4 is Dunkleosteus. So Dunkleosteus will get a +1. So we have equals J6 equals J6 +1. Great. And then we have chicken and Triceratops like that. Okay. And so what we have here is the amount that's left over is 15. The threshold is, now let's be careful. Should I be doing 0.25 of 15? Well, no, not anymore, because we already elected one of the city councilors. The one city councilor was elected, so instead of being a 4th as our threshold, we're going to make it a 3rd. So we're going to go like this, K12 divided by 3, which is 5. Dunkleosteus perfectly gets 5 votes, so Dunkleosteus gets elected. And then our other candidates, Crocodile, Chicken, and Triceratops, would be the ones who you look at for them to see who among those is going to be our last candidate. Okay, so at this point, because the chicken and the Triceratops are tied, we would eliminate both of them and we would elect the crocodile. Interesting. So I think that is what would happen in this simplified version of ranked choice voting. I'm interested in what would happen if we tried to look at the excess vote. So let's see what happens. If we look at Ankylosaurus's number 6, so that would go Dunkleosteus, Triceratops. So if you look at like this voter number 4, they prefer Triceratops to chicken. And if you look at voter number 6, they prefer chicken to Triceratops. If you look at voter number 13, they prefer Triceratops. Voter 17 prefers chicken. And voter 22 prefers chicken. So if you look at the Ankylosaurus voters, out of those 6, we have 1 who prefers Triceratops, 2 who prefer Triceratops, and then the other 4 prefer chicken. Let's check what's up with Dunkleosteus. With Dunkleosteus, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 first place voters. 1 prefers chicken, 2 prefers chicken, 3 prefers chicken, and 4 prefers chicken. So I'm going to break the tie that more of the elected Ankylosaurus and Dunkleosteus prefer chicken to Triceratops. And so that's what really would happen, remember, is that the amount above what was needed would transfer. And so slightly more people prefer chicken than Triceratops. So let's eliminate Triceratops here and then see what happens between crocodile and chicken. And again, this is slightly simplifying what really is going to happen on election day. Okay, crocodile versus chicken. And we're taking the 3 Triceratops votes and splitting them that way. So this person here did not rank chicken, so they are adding 1 to crocodile. So we're going to go 4 plus 1. This Triceratops voter did not rank either crocodile or chicken. And this Triceratops voter also ranked crocodile above chicken. So we're going to add another one here. All the other votes have been exhausted. And so we have a total of 9. And our threshold is half of that, 4.5. And you can see that the crocodile is our third elected dinosaur. So this was just a chance to sort of see how ranked choice voting can work, and with a reminder again that I did not go through and allocate the exact amount of overvote, of excess vote that like Ankylosaurus had, but it should give you an idea of the process. Eliminate the lowest candidate, reallocate their votes to the next candidate, repeat until you have your city council chosen.